step back and enjoy. Enter Sandman. Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Virginia Tech's offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Vandy. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Howe. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will take the field for the first time. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. quarterback searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to impose their will with the run. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And the Hokies will try to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The give is to Williams. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Commodores send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The offense changing the play. Trying to get the edge on the right. Gets it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Scanning the field is Hout. Under fire. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokie!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Not a lot of time left here in the first quarter, but time enough for one more play. He leaves it with his back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know the pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They want to run this quarterback. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, but he just decided to take off.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Howe. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Just keeps moving. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Commodores. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Howell. Snagged in the middle, it's Wiggins. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Now improvising. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Howell. Moves around to clear up the vision. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep. He's got it on the outside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I think the offensive coordinators out there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Splits the uprights. Good. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sets up the screen. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Howell. Sings it complete to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Hokies racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Might be changing the route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Hunt is on its way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. This guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wiggins. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled him. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Lost a throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Washington.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Commodores will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Finds his tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Howe. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the pummeling. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off inside the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Right on the money. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Close to the marker. It's Washington. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And now on second down for this offense. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hokies. And the punishment has been extended. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Howell. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Gets the back moving. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish